Big bearings question. We've got to show that the distance the boat sails from C to A is 79 kilometers. So I've got to work out this. Well, first thing I can do, I can see this is a straight line. So straight away I should know that angle is going to be 100 degrees because a straight line adds up to 180. The next thing I can do is I can notice this is not a right angle triangle here that I've got. So therefore I'm going to be using either the sine rule or the cosine rule. Because I've got a side unknown opposite the angle and I've got two sides there, I'm definitely going to have to be using the cosine rule. So you should know that is. Now if we label it up, I know that this is going to be lowercase a, and that's going to be the capital A, the angle. This could be lowercase b, that's going to be lowercase c. Doesn't matter what order b and c is, but I'll put it that way for this question. So sub it all in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and save this for your GCSE revision. Let's get back to it. Now, to do this in one step, the opposite of squaring something is square root it. So I'm going to square root this whole thing, and then we can put it into our calculator straight away. Right, there you go. So 78.99, which is obviously 79 to the nearest kilometre. Boom, you've shown it. That's 2 marks. The next question, it says work out the bearing of A from C. So we have to go from C. Remember with bearings, you have to go clockwise. So I'm going to have to do this angle here to there. Because these north lines are parallel, that means I've got two angles here inside the parallel lines, also known as co-interior. So if that one is 80, I know this one is going to be 100. And the only other thing I need is just this angle here. As soon as I've got that angle, then I know that I've got angles around the point. And then to get this angle, well, I'm going to be using the sine rule this time. So I'm going to label it up. Let's call this A, and that one capital A. This B, and this one lowercase b. Because we're trying to find an angle, I'm going to put the angles on top. So I'm going to write the sine rule down and then sub it in. Now, finally, to rearrange this, I need to multiply by 35. And then the opposite of sine is the inverse. There we go. And so to one decimal place, we can say that that is 25.9 degrees. So if we round this to the nearest degree, so we've got 26 degrees. We know now that this is 26, this is 100. So to get my bearing, I need to do 360, take away 126. That will give you a final answer of 234. So it's 234 degrees as the bearing. There you go, 4 marks.